evening, everybody. My name is Moira Daniels, and I'm a National Marketing Director with the Juice Plus Company. I'm also a fine arts artist and was a business executive in the finance business. I actually put my husband, Danny, who you'll see in a little while, through law school financing yachts. I help people realize their financial goals and dreams because I partnered with a company that really helps people get healthy with a beautiful, clean, concentrated fruit, vegetable, and berry powders available in capsule and soft chew. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us on our Design Your Life event. You were invited tonight because you mean a lot to the person that asked you. He or she really cares about having your support and encouragement as they begin or continue with their journey of their Juice Plus journey of inspiring healthy living around the world. Tonight, we're going to hear from 6 people about their own personal journeys and stories, and also two of those 6 will talk about the product, and one will talk about our business culture, opportunity, and mission. We won't ask you to do anything or buy anything, so please relax and listen and enjoy these wonderful, heartfelt stories. Who knows what positive results may occur because you spent time with us. As you know, I'm recording it, so I hope that's okay. Our wonderful speakers tonight are Susie Smith. She will be talking about the Juice Plus products. Alyssa Nadeau, she will be sharing her product story. Donna Byrne will be sharing her product story. Jason DeFato will be sharing information about our mission, culture, and opportunity. Annette Hall will be sharing her business story, and Danny Daniels will be sharing his business story. So I'm going to start with Susie. Hi. You ready, Susie?
I am now. I just unmuted. Hi, everybody. I am Susie Smith, and my other job is I work at a church office as an executive assistant. I've been with the Juice Plus Company for about 9 years, almost 9 years in March, and I'm very excited to share our products with you. So first, I have to tell you a little bit about what Juice Plus is. Juice Plus is 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods. It is non-GMO. It is NSF certified for purity. I like to call it a salad jar in a capsule. This is our trio blend. We have the orchard, the fruits, vegetables, and berries. What's really important to know about this is not a vitamin. It is food. It has a nutrition label, not a supplement label, just like you'd find on a can of peas or a bag of broccoli in your grocery store. It's really important to know how Juice Plus is made, how it is processed before to go into encapsulation or into the chewable form. First of all our fruits, vegetables, and berries are vine ripened. They remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is better than just juicing because we use the entire whole food, including the peels, the leaves, the seeds, which provides much more nutrition. For example, an orange, 80% of the vitamin C in an orange actually comes from the peel. And I don't know about you, but I do not eat orange peels. All of our products are vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, and non-GMO. The thing that really attracted me was the gift that the company gives to everyone that decides to take Juice Plus. For every adult that takes Juice Plus capsules or chewables, they can sponsor a child between the ages of 4 or a full-time college student for free of charge for 4 years. To date, we have over 1 million children that have had this opportunity in 15 different countries that have benefited from what we call the Family Health Study. Along with our Juice Plus Trio, we have our newest product, which is the Omega Blend. This is 6 plant sources. They contain the full spectrum of naturally occurring omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. It's totally plant-based. We have actually skipped over the fish and went straight to the algae, so you don't get that fishy aftertaste when you take the omegas like most supplements. We also have a delicious plant-based protein called Complete. It comes in vanilla and chocolate. This is my favorite. I have one every morning with some almond milk, some ice, maybe a half a frozen banana, the packet, and then some kale or spinach, whatever I have fresh off my tower garden. It's a great breakfast. It's a great pre or post workout drink, and also a great snack. Along with that, we have our complete bars, the dark chocolate and fig, and also tart cherry and honey, which are delicious. They're great to throw in your purse when you're in a hurry, into your kids' lunch boxes. Very, very easy to add to your day. One of the things that we do too with the complete shakes and the capsules and the bars, we have a program called a 10-day jumpstart program called the Shred 10. It's fun to do. It's a great way to get started on your road to good health. We have a great community where we have a Facebook page. We invite you to the Facebook page where you can see recipes, get great ideas, and lots of encouragement. So if you're interested in that, you can talk to the person who invited you to this call. And last but not least, we have our tower garden. Couldn't bring mine inside, but this is what a tower garden is. It's an aeroponic growing system where you can grow your own fruits and vegetables indoors or out. At a fraction of the cost of a whole garden, much easier. I call it a plug and play. Basically, it uses 10% of the land, 10% of the water that you would use in a traditional garden. It's all, you control what you put on it, so it's totally organic, and it makes it easy. It's easy and it's convenient, just like Juice Plus. So now I'm going to pass it back to Moira. Can't hear you.
Thank you, Susie. Great job. I love the information you shared. And thanks for telling me to unmute myself. Now we're going to hear from Alyssa Nadeau. I think you're going to love her story.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alyssa Nadeau, and I am a personal trainer and fitness and yoga instructor. I first learned about Juice Plus about 10 years ago from my dental hygienist. I was invited to many phone calls such as this and was shared many videos with, but pretty much ignored them. And then maybe last May, I was emailed a video a call that I actually got on and listened to, and it really hit home with me because about 3 people at that time. Am I okay?
Alyssa, can you speak up a little bit? We're having trouble hearing you.
Okay. So should I start over or am I good? I'm good. So about 3 people that I know recently were diagnosed with scleroderma. And on this autoimmune call, the second woman has spoken about that and how much the Juice Plus, just the fruit and vegetable nutrition, had helped with her symptoms. So that really piqued my interest, and I kind of thought it was like a sign from God, like, okay, I've known about it for 10 years, let's just do this. So I immediately got 2 orders, one for myself, one for my husband. I put my 2 children on it, and I really wanted to test it out because I still was pretty skeptical. So I took all my supplies and I divvied it up between everybody that I loved and cared about, basically. I gave 1 order to my mom with Crohn's disease, her husband who's type 2 diabetes, my best friend, I gave her a month. She has MS. I gave a boatload of it away. And I said, just go into this with an open mind, just don't look for any results yet. Just go in with blinders on. So they did. And after a month, everybody was getting good results. I personally had more energy. A little symptoms that I had, like psoriasis and stuff, were clearing up. My best friend who has MS, who I respect, she's the smartest person I know. She's her own health advocate. She had also contracted Lyme disease over the summer as well. And she told me that, she started feeling more energy and everything. And about maybe 4 months later, she told me, she confessed to me and a bunch of people that in 17 years with her MS, it was the best summer that she had ever had. And I knew right then and there that I just had to shout this from the rooftop because I had to just share it with everyone. It made a difference. And I know other people with MS, and I feel like I just need to share this product and help as many people. It's my passion. I also was very surprised at myself. I attended the Tampa, Florida trip conference. And from there, I figured out that I could actually make some money at this and feel good about myself. So I decided to that I want to be national marketing director. I want to make this my plan B. I want to help as many people as I possibly can. I told my husband, please give me 1 year. I know that I'm a very busy person right now, and sometimes I don't always have time for him and my family, but I said, give me 1 year and I'm going to buy you a boat. And he's pretty excited about that. So that's my story pretty much. I hope I didn't leave anything out. And if anyone has questions later, please message me and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks for listening.
Hey, great job, Alyssa. Thank you so much. Good job. Now we're going to hear from Donna Byrne. Donna?
Can you hear me?
Great.
All set? Hi, everybody. I'm Donna Byrne, and thanks for joining us tonight. My Juice Plus story started almost 14 years ago when one of my very best friends tried to talk me into Juice Plus. At the time, I was teaching physical education, coaching several sports, raising 2 young girls, and I had a very, very full life. I just didn't have time to stop and listen to what my friend was sharing. Besides that, I thought that I was eating well. I exercised, I was strong, I was thin, I looked healthy, and my cupboard was filled with supplements from the health food store. So I thought I must be doing the right things. The problem was I wasn't healthy. I was sick. I was very sick, and I was getting sicker by the month. There were times that my friends would ask me, "Are you sick again?" And sadly, I would answer them by saying, "Well, gee, I haven't been sick in 3 weeks." The fact of the matter was that I was on antibiotics almost every month, and I was a little scared, and I started to think that my lifespan was going to be drastically shortened, and I couldn't imagine leaving my family. By some miracle, I finally listened to one of my friend's CDs, and it made total sense to me. I decided to try these fruit and vegetable capsules. Within 2 days, I literally felt a surge of energy flowing through my body, and I was amazed. I signed up as a representative immediately because I wanted my daughters and husband to be taking these miracle capsules with me, and I needed to get them at the best price. So now, at 67 years of age, after eating Juice Plus for nearly 14 years, excuse me, I'm actually healthier than I was 30 years ago. I am now retired after 39 years of teaching physical education, and my 2 daughters have 2 beautiful Juice Plus babies. I am grateful every day that I said yes to my friend and I joined the Juice Plus mission. So if you're thinking about trying Juice Plus or joining our mission, just say yes. It might just change your life too. Thanks for listening. Sorry, I got a little choked up.
Great job. I always get choked up when you tell that story. Thank you. Jason DeFato is going to talk about our culture, our opportunity, and our mission. Jason?
Thank you, Moira. Hi, my name is Jason, as Moira just stated. I've been a hairdresser for 39 years. I'm a certified John Maxwell coach, and I'm the owner of the Genesis Effect Salon Coaching Principle. And Juice Plus has a mission statement to build a stable and lasting company that will help as many people as possible realize their dreams by inspiring healthy living around the world. And that was said by Jay Martin, who's the president. And we also want to live the mission and share the mission and be kind to mankind. As of 2020, the company will be 50 years old. In 2012, we developed the Tower Garden, which Susie mentioned just a little while ago. And 2016, we developed the Healthy Living Revolution. And in 2017, Susie talked a little bit about the Omega blend that was developed, plant-based omegas, which is a great product. Juice Plus makes the difference. We have a children's health study, which you mentioned a little bit before. We supply 1.5 million kids that are gifted the product. We're one of the biggest donators to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital in Memphis. Also, I forgot to mention that the company is located in Memphis, Tennessee, and Jay Martin is the president. We are one of the biggest donators to, biggest supporters of the Boys and Girls Clubs of America and a Giving Back program. Some of the clinical research, we have over 38 published peer-reviewed scientific journals that have proven and continue to prove that Juice Plus delivers key phytonutrients absorbed by the body. It reduces oxidative stress and it supports a healthy inflammatory response. Supports immune health, skin, gums, and lung health. It helps protect and repair our DNA. It contributes to cardiovascular wellness, and it supports the quality of life in ovarian cancer survivors, and in overweight boys, it shows reduced insulin resistance. It's a unique business model. It's with the franchise, Juice Plus is a brand name product with a tried and true proven system. It's direct sales, it's person to person, and there's no advertising. We have global networking, which is a great factor to the product itself. We have 3 generous benefit packages, which your rep will talk to you about if you decide to come join the team. We have things that are called connection calls and attraction calls, which are a huge benefit from the team. There's not a time that I don't ask a question to a team member and I get answers right away. It is a virtual franchise. It's a family business. It's home based and it's flexible on your own time. There's no overhead, and there's a virtual website, and there's no territory restrictions, which means we can use it as a global business. And again, you can talk to your rep about that. So I just want to thank you for your time, and I'm enjoying this. So thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Great job. I love hearing about our culture because it's very important to me. You're in the business for yourself, but not by yourself. Now we're going to hear from Annette Hall, and she's going to share her business story. Annette?
Thank you, Moira. And thanks to everyone who has called in. I so prefer the one-on-one conversations to talking like this in a monologue. Is this working okay, Moira? Yeah. Because I really want to know what's important to you guys and what you want to hear about. But this is the way we're going to do it, so here goes. When I retired from teaching a few years ago, I was still recovering from being tired from my chemotherapy, and I had a lot of joint pain and backache, and I took early retirement from teaching so I could focus on my health. And my doctors at that time told me I really needed to eat more plant-based food. We all know, eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables. So I wasn't doing a good job, and I had remembered that Juice Plus was 30 different vine-ripened fruits and vegetables in a capsule. It was an easy way to get those plants into my body. And I was sold especially on the research. It has been shown to boost our immune systems, and it repairs our DNA, and guess what? I needed my DNA to be repaired after what I had gone through. So I was taking Juice Plus for that reason. And I was surprised that my husband and I both had a lot more energy after a few months of being on the product. But about that time, just when I started taking it, I was beginning to miss working. That might sound a little odd, but I liked working with adults, working towards a common goal. I liked being on a team, which happens in schools. We have the mission to educate our students and to help them grow. I missed being productive. I missed making money. And more so, though, I really missed the fulfillment that comes from making a positive impact on other people. So when it was time for my first reorder, I was feeling great. I needed something, so I said yes to being a Juice Plus representative so that I could share this wonderful feeling of health with my family and friends. And in my Juice Plus business, I have everything that I was missing and more. I'm working with adults towards the goal of helping people with their health. I'm on a team. Our team has a name. We meet every Monday night like this. And if you're Zooming right now, you can see what it's like. And while we're Zooming, we share our expertise and we support each other in our goals. I have a Juice Plus monthly income that's growing. And with 9 grandchildren and 2 more on the way, my children are going to be faced with some financial challenges, and I'm going to be able to help them with that. So in closing, I am helping people also with their wealth by inviting them into the business with me. Together, we can help more people who want to feel good and reach their optimum health. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Annette. Great job. I love your story. And now we're going to hear from our last speaker, whom I love very much. His name is Danny Daniels, and he is my husband.
Thanks, Moira, and good evening, everyone. When I think of my business story, I think in the beginning it was I was rather reluctant. Let me put it that way, and I'm sure some of you were, or maybe still are. But when Moira started doing this business in earnest, I thought that was great. And she had her profession, and I had mine, which is as an attorney, and I still am an attorney. But now I am proud to also be a Juice Plus representative. What got my attention, quite frankly, first was that Moira's check quite rapidly kept increasing, and pretty soon she joined the Comma Club, if you know what I mean, and that got my attention. And because of that, I started going to some of the events that she was going to, and the Juice Plus company is great on events. There are always events put together, and as an aside, I would recommend to all of you to go to as many events as you can. And please, you should consider bringing your spouse or your significant other, because it's a way that he or she will get to know both the product and the business much quicker, and have a greater understanding of this wonderful business. But what I learned about this product, I think, about the business, excuse me, can be summed up. I think there's really 3 things I want to mention. One, first and foremost, this business is fair. As a lawyer, you know, I've got a lot of education, but this business doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter how much education or how little education you have. There are no subjective limitations here. All of our commission positions, when earned, are permanent. There are no territorial restrictions. There's no minimums. There's no maximums. Really, the only limitation is you and the individual, and how far the individual wants to carry it, and the sky's the limit. The second thing can be summed up in a statement that we say a lot in this business, which is, we do well by doing good. Because the marketing plan is really ingenious in that it rewards you for having your teammates do well. Through a series of bonuses and commission positions, you are rewarded to get teammates. Your income goes up as their income goes up. And those of you who are in a regular JOB know how rare that is. So usually employees, if you will, are a necessary evil. But here you are actually incentivized to make people do better. And it's a wonderful thing. The final thing I want to mention really has to do with the power of mathematics, because the marketing plan allows you, by adding teammates and going wide, you know, adding more teammates under you directly, and then those teammates going deep. In other words, adding team below them, so that again, through the power of mathematics, you can very quickly, with successful teammates, get a 6-figure and beyond income. Think of it this way: a representative who has 40 customers has a very good little business and a nice little income. but a representative who has 40 teammates who have 40 customers has immediately at least 1,600, customers under that umbrella. And all of those people are paying for Juice Plus and the regular products that are supporting the bonuses that we talked about. So it's a complicated compensation system, but it's very fair and very lucrative. I think that's it, Maura. Thanks very much.
Thank you, honey. You did a great job. So weren't those stories fabulous? I loved each and every one of them. Thank you, speakers, for sharing because you care. Great job. And thank you, everybody, our guests, for spending your valuable time with us. Please share with your friend that invited you onto this event what impressed you the most about the information you heard tonight, as well as how many people's names you thought of as you heard those stories. We have this called the last Monday of every month, and we encourage you to invite your friends and family as we do. So please have them join, and come back and join us at the end of March. We offer people 3 options when they express an interest in learning more about our product. Number 1, you can be a customer and eat Juice Plus daily and improve your health, and that's fabulous. Number 2, you can pay $50 annually and share and educate a few family members or friends about the benefits of Juice Plus and earn a $100 bonus to offset your costs. And you can offset your costs. Or number 3, pay $50 annually and partner with your friend that invited you into the Juice Plus business, and your friend will mentor you step by step. And the best news is, like Danny just said, there's no ceiling on your earnings. And the best part is you're in the business for yourself, but as I said earlier, not by yourself. We have a liftoff or a launch where you feel very welcomed and very informed. And I think it's really impactful to be purpose-driven and mission-driven. So we are all proud to be dream catchers and ambassadors of health. And thank you again for joining us. Good night, everybody. I'm going to turn off this recording.